Goes, honest question. Why do NBA players play so hard in random open gyms in the summer but give no effort in the All-Star game with
Low key, that's valid. Whoever asked that question, that's valid.
But the clip that he showed were a lot of role players playing, right? You didn't see any All-Stars. My response is because All-Stars take the game for granted. It's not one All-Star on a basketball court. It's just naturally good bump. Trae Young response was,
he said, "Relax, let us speak for ourselves." Interesting.
Very interesting coming from Trae Young, a person that on this pod we ride and die for Trae Young.
Yeah, he didn't want us to ride and die for him.
It was very interesting take.
Well, what is it? What's his answer? How does he want to speak for himself? Like, well, okay, speak for yourself then. What does he want to say?
I don't know. I don't think he's in a position to speak.
Why is that?
I don't think he's won enough to.
Coming from the guy that's won nothing. I mean, he kind of makes a fair point. Trae Young really hasn't won anything, but neither have you. Right? Neither have you. You haven't won anything either. What have you won? You've had you've had so many prime Hall of Fame, so many prime All-Star teammates, and you don't have a championship to back that up with. Like, you can't say that, oh, you didn't win, but I didn't win either. So, like, dog. And he's acting like he was the main guy. He's acting like he was the main guy. The main guy that was scoring 5 points a game, five fucking dap-ups, and a Gatorade given out. Like, the water boy, basically. Like, you're acting like you're a superstar. You're not.
Speak. I don't think he's won enough to even speak to me like that or tweet me like that.
Speak to me like that. Like he's won anything. You haven't won anything either. You haven't won anything either. If we're talking about purely just winning, yes, Patrick Beverley has on paper won more than Trae Young. But if you look into it a little deeper, you see that Trae Young is the main guy always. And Patrick Beverley, you're the scrub on the bench. Being carried by Hall of Famers and All-Stars. 99.9% of them in their primes. So you have no fucking room to speak when talking about winning. You have no room to speak at all.
Like, he's been to the playoffs 3 times.
Okay.
Right? I've been to the playoffs 9.
9 is more than 3.
He's been in the NBA 7 years.
Right.
My first 7 years, I didn't miss the playoffs at all.
Interesting.
In the Western Conference.
Interesting.
Right?
Again, acting like he was the main guy. You weren't the main guy.
His rebuttal is probably going to be, yeah, you want the main player on the team. Absolutely right. But this is why it's a team.
5 players out there.
Right. That's why it's a team.
But you're talking like you're the main guy. That's the problem. You're acting as though you are the main guy because you're bringing up, oh, you went to the playoffs 3 times. I went to the playoffs like 7 times or whatever. You're speaking as though is that you were the main guy doing that. You weren't. You got carried. You got carried on your back like a child.
In order for him to make 9, he would have to be in year 13. Knock on wood, nothing injury happens. Consecutively, just to tie me of making the playoffs 9 times. I think I've only missed the playoffs 1 time in my career. Ironically, it's with the team that I'm from, Chicago Bulls.
Damn. And that was still playing.
Yeah, but still, I don't count that.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
He didn't make the playoffs when he had no Hall of Famers and no All-Stars to carry him.
So it seems like he kind of struck a nerve.
Yeah, it threw me off because I'm a huge advocate of Trae Young and what
he struck. No bullshit. He struck a nerve. Trae Young struck a nerve because Pat Bev is jealous of Trae Young.
Done on the basketball court. But I've talked to people who played in Atlanta. They don't want to play there.
Why?
They don't think he's a good leader. They don't think he's a good teammate. This is not.
But I haven't heard anyone say that ever. I was actually looking for that. I didn't watch this video, but I saw a clip of it on Twitter. I saw a clip of him saying that, so I went out to research if anyone said anything bad about Trae Young's leadership or anything bad about Trae Young in general from like players who played with him, his teammates, and there was nothing. Now, obviously, he's an NBA player, so he could have talked to them directly, and they would have told him. But to our knowledge, that's not true at all. The reason why people don't want to play in Atlanta is because it's the fucking Atlanta Hawks. Nobody wants to play for them. They suck. That's the reason nobody wants to go there. It's not a free agency destination. Nobody wants to go.
Coming from me, motherfucker. This is coming from Joe Blow over here. You know, and I ain't go tell who Joe Blow is, but it's like, come on, man. Like, so.
See, he's just making shit up for the sake of making shit up to prove his point. Nobody said anything. Nobody said that Trae Young was a bad leader. Nobody said they didn't want to play in Atlanta because of Trae Young. Nobody said that.
Trey, right? You can score all the points you want. You can make all the money you want. You can have all the leading assists you want. You can do all that. If you don't win, that shit won't matter. If you don't win, when you're retired, they're going to forget your name.
People are going to forget your name. You're even less knowable than Trae Young. Trae Young doesn't even have to win. He's still, this is you, Patrick Beverley. This is you. This is Trae Young. You played for 12 seasons. Trae Young has played for 7. This is the gap. Nobody will remember you in the next 5 years. Nobody. Nobody's going to know you. Quit talking like you, like people are going to remember you for something. Because people, like, what are they going to remember you by? What have you given the NBA for them to remember you? Nothing.
Fast, too. Super fast. And this is, in order for him to reach me in the playoffs, he has to get to year 13 in a row, which means he can't not make it in almost. I don't even think he'll make it 9 times. I don't even think he'll make the playoffs as much as I make the playoffs.
You wouldn't have made the playoffs if you didn't have Hall of Famers and All-Stars as your teammates. Reality. Snap back into it. You wouldn't have been anything if it wasn't for your teammates. Trae Young hasn't had that luxury of playing with Hall of Famers and All-Stars. He hasn't had that luxury. So you can't say, oh, it's going to take this and this and this to pass me in this. You can't say that. Because you did nothing. You contributed nothing. You contributed 5 points and a high five. That's what you contributed.
As much as I've made the playoffs.
So he doesn't have the wiggle room to miss the playoffs.
So I don't even think he has the wiggle room to talk about, fuck, are you not playing hard for an all-star game? You're not like you're playing in the playoffs. The fuck? Right? Like,
again, put up Patrick Beverley's averages in the playoffs. All of his averages. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, all of it. This is the same guy talking shit. This guy. The same guy talking shit. I could put up more than you. We're the same height. I could put up more than you. A grandma could average 5 points in the NBA.
No other all-star said anything behind it except you. And understand when I mean taking the game for granted, I mean like the same passion that someone had in an all-star their second and third year. It's just not the same passion you'll have 13, 14.
So what do you think his point is?
I don't know.
He's just trying to put himself above you?
I think so. Like, let us speak. Like, what do you mean? Okay, well, let the motherfuckers who played in the playoffs more than 9 years speak too then before you speak.
So do you think...
How about we let people who actually contributed to a playoff team speak? How about we do that? How about we let people who actually did something in the playoffs, not just made it by getting on Hall of Famers and All-Stars backs and riding their way to the playoffs. How about we talk about the people who actually did something, which is not you?
What is his point? That there's a different reason that people don't play hard in the All-Star game? I'm trying to think, like, or it's just an exclusionary thing.
I think it's a little bit of both.
So he thinks that people don't play hard for... Or is he saying they do play hard? Because they don't. I mean, we can see there's
everyone.
a difference in the...
I know, motherfucker. I've been around All Stars, motherfucker, man. Ankle injury, right?
You've been around All Stars, but you've never been one. You've never been one.
Here, I can't give my all. I got lead team. I understand that, motherfucker. I understand that. It's some motherfuckers on the told, hey, man, watch how you playing that All Star game, man. We got 38 games to go, man. Be light. Don't hurt yourself. Don't push too hard. So I understand it, but don't use your platform. And then the little motherfucker, he got some nerve. He used his platform at 1 o'clock in the morning. No, you use your platform. Use that motherfucker at 9 o'clock in the morning. Use it at prime time where every motherfucker can see it. Don't midnight tweet me. So 70 to 100,000 people can see. Well, I can slip this under the rug. I said it though, but I can slip it under the rug. No, put that motherfucker at my front door.
It could have been the cognac talking.
Yeah,
could have been the New Amsterdam talking.
Yeah, or Atlanta talking. That motherfucker told me, he played with told me, Pat, man, that shit ain't the Atlanta Hawks. That shit called the Trae Hawks.
Interesting.
So it's no surprise to me why they don't win.
So it should be a wake up call to him. You're saying that maybe
it should have been. What do you mean? Look at all your peers around you. You don't get mad at me because I'm giving my opinion about the All-Star game. Which motherfucker, if I was in a position to be an All-Star, coming from where I'm come from, motherfucker, come on, Pat, you playing too hard. It's just an All-Star game, and that's the issue right there. That's the issue right there. What do you mean? I'm playing too hard. So, yeah, I didn't agree with that. And I love Trey. Love Trey. Love his dad. I love Trey. Love his game, everything. But, like, he has to – and then the first word he used is relax. And I'm like, motherfucker, relax. You should be uncomfortable. You should be more uncomfortable. Why? That's the problem. You're too motherfucking relaxed. 7 years, you made the playoffs 3 motherfucking times. You're too relaxed. Motherfucker, get uncomfortable. Really get uncomfortable and lead your motherfucking team to some more wins and playoff pushes. The game is better.
You haven't led anything in the NBA. How are you going to tell another grown man to lead his team to the playoffs, which he already has, but he's had no help, versus you who got carried in the in the playoffs, and you did absolutely nothing. You averaged like 5 points, barely. There is no memorable play, offense or defense, by Patrick Beverley. You can't find one. You can't think of one. You can't say one because there isn't.
Game needs that from you. Trust me. It's kids up here that look up to you. You talking about me fucking relax. You get up.
And there's no kids that look up to you. There's kids that look up to Trey. There's no kids that look up to you. That should tell you something.
Uncomfortable. I challenge you to do that. I'll relax when you get uncomfortable.